Kaboom.
We on?
We are.
Hey, welcome to the Mead, Metal, and MMA podcast. I'm Kevin. This is my hetero live mate, Brandon, and we have, for the first time ever, a guest.
Holy fuck, boys. It's my one of my best friends in the realm, Ruben Gonzalez.
Hello.
Happy birthday, Ruben.
Thank you.
Turning
Ruben
what?
35.
Get the hell out of here, really? God damn, you look terrible for 35.
It's what life has done to you. That's
Life
makes
has
you so
just beat me up, man.
Well, we like to get together and talk about three of our favorite things in the world, and that is Mead. That is Mead, Metal, MMA. So here's the whole thing. Is that Brandon and I, before the show this week, we started talking about some things that are coming up this year that we're pretty excited about, but that's got to wait till the second segment. First, Mead, here's the good news.
Everything is labeled and ready to go.
Everything is labeled. Indeed. Thanks, Ruben. We finally, for some of you, to your way of thinking, we finally got around to getting the labels on the Batch one. We got the labels on the Troublemaker. We got the shrinks put on last night. It was a pretty long night to meadery. Here's the thing: is that for the donors that are out there, and you know who you are, we appreciate what you have going on, and just letting you know, 2 batches are available now.
And 2 pretty primo batches. I think I'm about 4 bottles deep in the Troublemaker already.
Well, that's kind of your special little.
That's my little baby.
Troublemaker is one.
That's my favorite.
That is your favorite?
Absolutely.
Troublemaker holds a special place in my heart. It's
and
Well,
it'll get you drunk.
And it does for Brandon as well, because there was some thought that might be the most Viking thing we've ever done, I guess. Well, I don't know. And then Long Ships was kind of my baby, which is kind of really my preferred, with Troublemaker second.
Absolutely, mine switched around.
Just because, it's got that heavy flavor of wood, French oak in there, and peppercorn, and that's it. Those are the only 2.
Yeah, the peppercorn is really what ties the 2 of them together and gives them their similarity.
I think we might have to do some experimenting with that.
Ruben, what's your favorite?
Here's the thing, and for those of you that don't know Ruben, well, obviously you don't because it's the first time on the podcast. Ruben's actually been a really, really big advocate of what we're doing and has a really good tongue for what.
Yes, one of our founding donors.
Yeah.
I love me some Mead.
So what's your favorite?
I'm with you on Troublemaker, and probably after that, probably the Green Man. Oh.
The Green Man, yes.
Green Man.
That was our green chili batch that we did, and we're probably going to go ahead and make that one an annual effort, I think.
That calls for it.
That one has New Mexico stamped all over it.
And you know what? I might have to revise. I might have to go Long Ships, Green Man, and then Troublemaker.
You fucker.
Well, you know what? Well, that's it. Cash me outside.
How dare you?
How about that? How about that? How about that?
That's all right. That's all right.
Hey,
I will show the
love. Give it a
love.
month and that meme will be dead.
I know, but at least we're relevant at this moment in time.
We might as well burn it, use it before it burns out.
But suffice to say, there's even though it's third place on mine, Green Man is still fucking amazing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's another one we are going to do. Coming up again once we start getting about July. That's about the time we need to start that batch, so it's ready to go about the same time with the green chili harvest.
Right.
And see, every bottle is just so interesting. They have their own personalities. Like Green Man, you could enjoy that bottle with while listening to the song Green Man.
Oh, the Typo Negative Gem, yes.
They all go good with something.
Right.
That's
all right. We're good with Mead this week. We're more than good, I think. But let's go and get to the metal side of it because, man,
God. It's been a good day.
This has been a terrible week, but it's been a very good day.
Yeah, it's been a very good day for metal.
There are 2 things that 2 different bands we actually kind of track on the show a little bit. Okay, I'd be lying. Okay, we track one.
Yeah,
very closely.
the other one is seems to be primed for a resurgence with me.
Ooh, okay, so that sets the stage. Let's get to it. The metal portion of the show is brought to you by our wholesaler up in Clovis. What is that guy's name right there south of town? Clovis Steel.
Clovis Steel.
All right,
Clovis
so
Steel.
yeah, free plug for them. All right, so what we have here this week, though, for
We'll
our
be
metal
expecting
content,
a check in the mail.
for our metal content for this week is that obviously everybody knows Brandon and I are working on a doom metal project under our Season of Woe flag.
Dun, dun.
Thank you, Ruben. God damn, see, the guy is
Good
talented.
intro. I know
So-
he's our color man.
We have in more ways than one. So so we get to
Delayed. But that was hilarious.
Pallbearer is really truly one of our favorite bands because the fact is it's a doom metal project out of Little Rock, Arkansas. So it's an American project that really kind of hits us in the right spot because it carries the kind of the beef of what we're looking for sound, but with kind of a droning effect that actually works really, really well that we were really big fans of.
And melodies to fucking die for.
And thankfully, Brandon trolls the YouTube channel for Nuclear Blast, who's the promotion side.
I'm like Mad Max trolling the wasteland for new metal.
Yeah, and introduced it to me. And frankly, that's why I thought, okay, let's get the podcast done. I want to go back and listen to that track a couple more times. They released the single that's going to be coming out.
Thorns. Name of Thorns.
And that record is out in, what, March?
Early March.
So what are your thoughts?
Top to bottom. Granted, it's still just about the second time I've listened to it. Probably my favorite Pallbearer song.
They got a new album coming out?
Yeah, no, really? so the thing is, though, the harmony is advanced, even more so. First record was kind of raw, and I kind of like that. Foundations of Burden got a little bit more leveled out. This one right here takes them to a different level.
Yeah, and they really seem to have honed their chops because, like, there's some background guitar work going on that's just as intricate as what's at the front.
Yeah, and that's the thing that kind of gets me because a lot of doom metal projects you usually get the whole thing's like, well, your guitar player doesn't know how to play a lead. So this one kind of changes that around.
Both these guys know how to do it,
Yeah.
and they work together really well.
Yeah.
They come back to Albuquerque, touring on this new album. I don't give a fuck what day it is. Effort to go. You got to do it.
They just went to Albuquerque, huh?
Yeah, back
Missed out
in
on it.
August like 25th or something. I know exactly the date because the fact is that I was otherwise occupied by my job.
For all bands, like, man, everybody plays there.
Yeah,
it's a music city.
Yeah, but for us, like in our area though, Jake's back room's still our venue though.
Yeah. Oh, in Lubbock.
Yeah.
It's been popping. They've been getting some good shows.
Yeah.
Man, Orgy and Power Man 5000 just played on Sunday, and I was going to try to go to that one.
Holler back to 2001.
Shit. Well, I told people about
Lubbock
that.
is
They didn't
really
believe me.
good.
I told people there, and I don't remember who it was. Someone I told, they're like, Power Man 5000 still together? I was like, yeah. I mean, that's how you want to catch these shows, dude. Because I mean, you know when a band's going to break up.
Right.
Might as well. But Orgy and Power Man 5000, I was going to go to that, but I got too late of a notice. You know when you get a late notice on a band?
Yeah.
Usually, if I get a month, two weeks, I could make a show. But
My problem is actually I have to plan out like 6 months, and I'm not even kidding you, because if it's a
Busy
good show,
schedule.
yeah, and most of them, the problem is we get, because of the fact we're not a big market, but between Lubbock and Albuquerque, Amarillo, nothing big here, so we tend to get weeknight shows. That's the biggest thing that kind of kicks us in the ass usually.
Yeah, we get guys that are like en route to a
what I'm
bigger
about to
spot.
say is
for the
probably like a
weekend.
whole other podcast. It's probably like worth of conversation. What do y'all think about the Garth Brooks coming to Lubbock?
Oh, we already talked about that.
We did last week.
That's another.
We trashed him last week. Thank you.
I gotta hear that one.
Kind of caught a bunch of shit over it too, but anyway, that's okay. No, so Albuquerque Sunset Theater is the one, and that's where we kind of want to. That's where I want to catch a show. It's
That's
just
why I saw Ghost.
trying to catch one on a Friday or a Saturday for me. For me, as a guy that doesn't get weekdays off. It's kind of
Anyway,
a challenge.
on to the next song.
Oh, yes. Okay. Now, here's the other one. So the interesting thing is, so Brandon shows up tonight, basically hanging Pallbearer out there, knowing that's my favorite doom metal band. I went, oh, really? I had a retort this week, though.
Yeah, Mastodon's got a new album coming out.
March 31st.
My friend on Facebook has been updating me on that.
Yeah, they put out a new single for it last night, called "Sultan's Curse."
It's a callback to other stuff, but
It's an amalgamation of everything they are right now.
everything that they are. But it sounds very polished.
Oh, extremely, sure.
I've heard Mastodon songs that are like Napalm Death Babies. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I've heard that they have some of that style.
Riffy as fuck.
Yeah, they do. I mean, but man, I
That's
gotta say,
extreme metal, like heavy as shit.
it's. What I'm looking forward to about it is that if everything else on that record is going to sound that same way, and we know it will, it's going to be nothing but that vocal cut range is just above. Well, it's just under where like 80s metal bands were at, but it's just above 90s. You
Yeah.
know, where that like monotone drone was at.
Right.
But that combined with where the guitar is at now, that dude went out and learned how to play guitar. I always loved his gear because his gear is about what I've got,
Right.
except a little better. But he's actually kind of really got his chops. And Mastodon's record coming out March 31st. Look for that.
Absolutely.
Definitely, man. Two
So-
guitarists in that band, right? Mastodon has 2 guitar players.
Yeah.
Or what's their setup? What's their setup?
But
Rhythm and lead.
the main dude, what you get on Doom. I don't know if I'd call him lead. Yeah, I guess he is a lead because he does have a lead in that. But you get into Doom metal, you've basically got guitar 1, guitar 2. But this guy's got some really good gear. But okay, other metal stuff going on this week.
Well, shit. Really, those 2 singles kind of overshadowed anything else I may have had on my mind.
That's fair. There's some other stuff that's out this week. Black Anvil, if that's kind of your thing, if you're into really black speed metal. I guess.
Actually, do we all remember? I know Ruben and I do because we used them. We abused them in the 90s.
There's a band we abuse.
The old music clubs from the
Okay.
late 90s, BMG, Columbia House.
Oh, you mean in Vegas?
No. I mean the mail order CD clubs.
Oh,
Where like you get 16 CDs for $1.
Sure.
You know,
what was it? Columbia House.
Columbia House and BMG
So much great music I got from there. Oh.
for fuck all, no money at all. Because your first order would be like over a dozen CDs for like $3, legit.
Just shipping and handling.
Yeah, you just have to pay for the shipping, and then all you had to do was like order 1 CD a month. Like sometimes they just auto send it to you. But if you never paid the bill, they didn't give a fuck.
I remember they just sent me. They started sending me all kinds of stuff. At the time, the new 1997, 98, the new Sepultura at the time, they just sent it
and
to
Roots
me.
came out.
Soulfly, the first Soulfly album,
the first Soulfly album. Yeah,
it just arrived in the mail, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, I put it on, and I'm like, "This is a keeper." You know, the first
I'm
Soulfly.
not paying for it, but this is a keeper.
Yeah.
Soulfly's keeper metal, man. That's Brazilian fucking.
Sepultura, the best known thing in Brazil outside of Anderson Silva.
Like percussion metal. They
Or
got a lot
Hoist
of
Gracie.
percussion
Don't forget
too.
him.
Or Hoist Gracie.
Gracie.
So there's this new band that I really like. Wow, they're just fucking great. It's like salsa metal, but it's mixed with all kinds of different things. Have you ever heard of 12-Foot Ninja? they're pretty cool.
I don't think I have.
They have this song called Invincible. I think y'all would like that song. It's if you like Trivium, you would probably like that song.
I like
Invincible.
Trivium.
You'd like Invincible. It has you've heard it and you told me it was all
I
right.
was invincible.
They're pretty cool guys. They got cool videos on YouTube. You
Right.
should check out some of their videos.
We're and as a band, we're going to be working on. We've got to get that cover
Yeah.
out. I mean, I've been dicking off long enough, so we're going to get that cover out. We'll get that one done and look for that by Valentine's Day, so that way your squeeze can get a little bit of good cover metal going on from Season of Woe.
Right.
Yeah.
Perfect for Valentine's.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm looking forward to this song as well, man. I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, because we let you hear the rhythm tracks last time.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's
Do they know, or should we? Or
They
we can't really
don't
say?
they don't really know. They
Okay,
know
I'm
it's
not gonna say
we
much,
we
guys.
teased it for 80s rock for what it is.
I'm not going to spoil nothing, but I am going to throw out a teaser. This new song that Season of Woe is working on is Candy. It's ear candy. It really is. Because, I mean, the song, I've heard a remake by other bands, and then the original is just great. It's beautiful, but that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to spoil anything.
We will get that one. We've got to. Well, see now Ruben's actually throwing it out. We got to get this shit done.
Yeah,
So.
I know.
I shit myself when I was like, that song? Did you say a doom metal version of that
Yeah,
song? Of
yeah.
that song? Dude,
Yeah.
that got it right there. That got it.
Metal, I think we're good.
Yeah.
I think we're good for this week. Outside of that, I mean, other shit. I'm going to try to build a pedal board here. I think here pretty quick, which I might give up and then go ahead and have to buy one. But I mean, but at least I can try. And
Sure.
I've got some extra lumber laying around after building a doghouse here back in November. So
Right.
yeah. All right. On to the MMA portion of the podcast.
Chingazo time.
Ruben having his first MMA fight tonight. See, that's why we got to have him around. He's now like officially the color guy.
So this weekend, this is the UFC event that we had thought about trying to make in Denver. Here's where it came up, is because of the fact we don't want to sit in the nosebleed seats. That's the only way
Yeah,
we could.
$40, but still, no way.
Yeah, we could have afforded it, but yeah. So on the floor, and even not great floor tickets, it was going to be a little over $200, and for me and you and Brett, so that's $600. I was looking at 1 month after Christmas, man. That's not the great time of year to be hitting me for $600 I hadn't budgeted.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, same
we're
here.
so we're going to be watching the UFC Denver event, not from Denver, but actually from right here on the couch.
Yeah, we're going to get to watch Cerrone humble Masvidal. That should
Now,
be that
is
should
that
be
how
fun.
you think that's going to go down?
Yes. Yes, I do. It's not going to be pretty, and it might not be quick either.
I would say,
because Cerrone is notorious as being a slow starter.
well, and you know me, and like he's my second favorite fighter, right behind Rumble.
Sure.
Masvidal, that guy has got a lot of great skills.
Absolutely. Well, no discounting Jorge.
He has no finishing ability to him. That's the problem. So if you're going head-to-head against a man like Donald Cerrone, yeah, you might be better than he is on the ground, and I'm fairly certain that Jorge Masvidal is. So stand
Well,
up,
he
though.
did spend some time bragging about how like they'd be like doing some wrestling and stuff, and Masvidal always take him down.
Maybe. But, I mean, here's the problem, though, is that, frankly, you've got to get him there in the first place. Donald Cerrone is not an easy man to take down, and you're generally going to pay for it.
And yeah, when you do, you might be in more danger than when you were on your feet.
And that's also discounting his ability on the ground.
Yeah.
Because people often overlook the fact that he is, frankly, a badass on the ground. He's just rarely ever there.
He's a changed fighter after jumping up to 170.
Oh, he is really what the promotion needed.
I think that's where he probably always should have been.
So obviously we jump right into it talking about the co-main. Because Frank, well, let's face it, that is the fight of the night, right?
Yeah, that is the main event. It should be a 5-round fight.
Because the main event that we're looking at, Shevchenko, right?
Yeah, and Juliana Pena.
Man, and the problem I have is they really, really start to advance. I understand what the promotion has to do. The promotion has to sell the fight.
Right.
But the problem becomes that you can't try to convince me right now that Juliana Pena is the future of the sport at that weight.
Yeah.
I don't buy it.
Well, it's now, I mean, we're under the Nunes era now.
That's it.
And we could be here for a while.
I think that's probably going to be the case.
And if Nunes starts defending that bantamweight belt left and right, again, doesn't take anything away from what Ronda Rousey did to get that particular weight class started.
Right.
But now you got someone who is just as more legitimate right now.
With Amanda Nunes. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, you got Juliana Pena coming in with a 9-2 record against Valentina Shevchenko at 13-2. I like Shevchenko in that fight. If you didn't watch Shevchenko fight Holly Holm, buy Fight Pass, get yourself on that subscription and bring it up, because it was a method of domination that she'd had.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I mean, and now granted, she went against Holly Holm, who I know is a stand-up. Pena's going to come in wanting to get this thing to the ground, but I don't know if Shevchenko can allow. I don't know. We'll see. I think if Pena can have some success bringing her down, maybe we might see a decision fight purely based on that.
It's a great fight. You know, you got a striker and you got a grappler battling tomorrow night. So if it stays on the feet, Shevchenko is going to take it. I don't know if it'll be a finish, but I think it'll be a
maybe. She throws.
Yeah, she bangs, dude. But if it goes to the ground, then I mean nothing against it. I just think we might be in for a moderately boring fight if it goes to the ground, because I'm sure her sub D and the like is probably good enough to survive rounds.
Yeah.
But then you got to give it to Pena if it's on the ground.
If it's solely on the ground, You know, and the thing is, and I hate to say it, this is not demeaning to women at all, but in the women's divisions and even in light men's divisions, ground and pound isn't necessarily. You don't wear people out as much as you do when you see it.
No, it's more use a setup submission
at welterweight and above. I mean, yeah, you can wear them out. You absolutely do. We've seen Mighty Mouse do it time and time again. But,
yeah, he's made it into an art form.
Oh yeah, but I don't think that the impact is the same. Let's move down the card. Andrei Arlovsky against Francis Ngannou.
That dude, the little
from
poo dong
Cameroon
from
that
his head.
utterly has been destroying fools.
He fought, who did he fight before that last fight that he won? Because it wasn't Rumble. Rumble hadn't fought him.
I thought that he's kind of been. I mean, granted, he's fighting out of Paris, but he is from Cameroon. Yeah, his next fight's coming up. That Sure Dog's not giving me the infos quick enough.
I think that Arlovsky is. We might see the same thing that happened to BJ Penn, the last card.
Yeah, that could be. Let's see. Okay, no, here it is. He got a win against Anthony Hamilton. Performance of the night. Beat Bojan Mikhailovic, I believe.
Well done.
On the Rothwell Dos Santos card, he beat Curtis Blades. And on the Dos Anjos Cowboy 2, he beat Luis Henrique. So he's gone 4 straight fights now in the UFC with a win.
So this is his first fight against a pretty good name in the UFC.
Yeah, but Arlovsky, doesn't he have, wouldn't you argue that he doesn't have the chin that he had just a couple of years ago?
No, I mean, go back to the Travis Brown fight. Travis Brown was in a bad way.
Yeah.
Arlovsky was working on the finish, wears one on the chin, and if Travis Brown had the wherewithal, that fight would have been over.
Sure.
God, I'd never seen a man like almost half passed out trying to throw knockout punches on someone who's in the same way. It was amazing.
I'll go with the man from Cameroon on that fight.
Agreed.
Bruce Leroy. You got Alex Caceres fighting Jason Knight.
God, this fucking guy.
Now, Jason Knight with an 18-2 record. I don't know anything about the man, but I'll take him.
Yeah, I really enjoyed.
Alex Caceres.
Credit where credit is due for Bruce Leroy. He had that fight with because he fought Faber, and I mean it was a hell of a fight, and also I mean it was a great day when he beat Sergio Pettis.
Sure,
when he made him tap out in the 3rd round.
Yeah, no.
Of course, after that it's been
that guy
drizzling shits.
Yeah. All right, we got to move. Nate Marquardt against Sam Alvey, obviously.
Smiling Sam Alvey.
Obviously,
greatest ginger
Sam.
in the world. Oh, Sam Alvey, he's going to knock Marquardt out by some bullshit fucking counter move.
Maybe.
And he's going to be grinning at the end of that
Because
fight.
Marquardt might try to go back to his old wrestling background, maybe. I don't know. More importantly, here we go. Rafael Santiago against Aljamain Sterling. This one should have more buzz than it does, because Sterling is actually really. There's some thought that at bantamweight he might very well become the guy that gets it done. But man, Rafael Santiago, he was kind of the gatekeeper. Well, I guess he is now from like 5 and above.
Right. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
But and the rest of them on that card, I got to be honest, folks, I don't really care. It's hard to make me care about that.
Yeah. We also have the 2 big title fights announced for the coming months.
Yeah. Do we want to steal our thunder? Do we
want
to rob ourselves of our lunch money before we even get there?
Well, I mean, as far as just the fights being announced, that's news in itself.
Right.
As far as our pure excitement over Rumble finally, hopefully.
There's been a date announced for Rumble against DC.
If Cormier can just stay healthy.
Well, but he works for, or he trains out of AKA, so,
Oh, hey, actually there was big news that probably wouldn't hurt to cover. Travis Brown left Glendale.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he drop, do we know if he dropped the trainer as well?
He's gone. Let me see where he went.
Well, because the whole thing is you got, Edward Taverdian.
Oh, the mighty Tarverdian.
Well, frankly, that guy should have not been training anybody after 2011 when he got hit with that whole weird ID theft thing. And he's got a weird checkered background. Google the guy. Honestly, it might give you a couple of laughs.
Yeah, oh gosh. And the funny thing is, when now his fighters are losing, they show his reactions.
Sure.
And his reaction when Ronda Rousey got beat, it was just like his whole world coming crashing down around.
As it should be, because that was his gravy train, and the gravy train's done. Because I don't know that Ronda's coming back.
Travis Brown is training at Black House now in L.A.
Why not?
And
that guy
even
let's look for him to get a loss then, because the thing is that guy trains. He bounces more camps than anybody.
Well, I think it's still a right move, getting out of Glendale.
No, you're right.
Getting out of there and finding. I mean, granted, right before a fight might not be the best move.
His best move was to stay where he was at originally,
Yeah.
but then he went to Jackson and disagreed with the whole theory there because they have a work ethic kind of a thing that kind of operates there. And then that's when he went to Glendale. So here he is on his fourth big move. There's not a lot of guys that do those kind of moves.
Yeah, but you got to think that Travis Brown still has a little something left. Because, I mean, that dude was...
He was supposed to have been really the giant killer of that whole heavyweight division. And he has never amounted to that the first time he made a move out of his first camp.
When he made the move to Glendale, it all changed.
Even at Jackson. But, oh well. We're at 25, 26 in, so...
You were awful quiet during that, Ruben.
Yeah, Ruben's not a huge MMA guy, I guess. So.
I am. I just don't know as much as y'all do.
No.
I don't have cable.
Well, don't be saying that because we don't really know a whole lot either.
All right.
I do like chingasos, though.
Well, Ruben, I'll tell you what, man. We hope you have a great 35th year, and we appreciate you hanging out here with us on the podcast for your birthday. And we'll get a couple of beverages and cocktails in us here.
This will be the year I put my first album out.
Hey, there we go.
It's scheduled for May.
Let's plug your stuff real quick.
I've already paid for it too, by the way.
So,
May will mark the 2 year mark that I just flat out said, "Fuck this, I'm making an album."
So where do people find your music?
Right now, SoundCloud, Alone in a Room. You could follow me. I have SoundCloud going, and then it's Alone in a Room at SoundCloud or on Facebook. Go search Alone in a Room, and I want to create I'm planning on creating a YouTube presence this year.
Nice.
All right, good.
Because I've learned how to create music videos. I've gotten
YouTube is a great place to do it, man.
So I'm going to move into music videos eventually, too.
You know how many people have listened to our music on YouTube? Tens of people.
It takes time because I'm doing everything independent, all by myself. No one's helped. Everything.
But with the proper mentality, you can get up to the hundreds.
Yeah. I'm doing everything. Once in the future, if I make more money, I'll like hire people to do stuff because it's a process.
Hey man, try to do it all in house. It might take you time to do it if you do it
like a record label would. The CD, mastering it, the cases with art, book, just flat out in the future merchandise, stickers, T-shirts.
Yeah.
I'm a graphic designer, so I could just do all that shit.
Well, there we go. That's Alone in a Room.
Check
it out. Check it out. Hey, Ruben, by the way. Man, I appreciate you being here. It's great to have you on the podcast for the first time. You're the first person that's not been me or Brandon on this whole show, so we thank you for being here for that.
Might be the last,
And maybe so. We'll see what's happening. We'll see how the
we don't know a whole
trend.
lot of people, you see.
But anyway, the rest of you check us out on Facebook. I think I think it's Season of Woe. And check us out there.
Season of Woe is a big influence to Alone in a Room. I definitely will say that.
All right.
Well, a big influence. Thanks,
man. Well, I'll tell you what, everybody. Peace and love, and have a great week and battle on. And we'll see you coming up a week from now.
Enjoy the fights.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.